This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price for the Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill. Tennessee runs away and hides from Kent State 71-0, setting the record for points in a game here at Neyland Stadium in the modern era, breaking the old record of 70, Brent. And it was just an onslaught. They could have scored 140 if they wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not picking on Kent State. It's the worst team I've seen come into the stadium and play. And I was here for Louisiana Monroe in 2000, and that was a 70-3 game. That Monroe team would have taken care of Kent State and beat them probably pretty convincingly. This is just not a very good football team. Give Tennessee credit. Started fast, did everything they needed to do, got everybody out, and I think only Sham was the only injury really of note. So, you know, a mission accomplished. Get out, go get ready for Oklahoma.
Yeah, get in, get out, stay healthy, and it's now on to Oklahoma. Tennessee almost with 3 100-yard rushers on the night. Dylan Sampson goes over 100 for the 4th consecutive game as a starter dating back to the bowl game. 4 touchdowns, which ties a modern record for rushing touchdowns in a game, and he did that in like a quarter and a half.
Right.
And then Deshaun Bishop looked fantastic again. I'm telling you, Cam Selton's inability to get to the field, Deshaun Bishop is solidifying himself as Tennessee's number 2 tailback.
Well, there's a lot of comfort in him. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's not busting assignments. He's obviously doing everything he's supposed to do. He falls forward. He runs with purpose. He was fine. He handled himself well against NC State. He obviously played well today. And I thought it was good for them to get Peyton Lewis a real
almost 199.
Well, just some real run. 10 carries, got him in a little bit of a rhythm, got him into a little bit of a flow there. So, I mean, I think they had 10 different guys carry the football tonight, which is just a crazy number. They played, 5 quarterbacks? I mean, it was like, who's left out here? Can we put anybody else in? I thought Hawk was going to get a throw in there at one point. But, but again, for Mike Matthews, for William Satterwhite, for all those guys, those are meaningful snaps that they played. I mean, they got to play a quarter and a half of football, and that's invaluable for their growth and development moving forward.
How deep are they? I mean, did you not think that like Dante Thornton and Chris Brazel weren't going to play just based on the fact they didn't come in the game for the longest time? Then they come in, Brazel catches a 50-yard bomb, and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and then Brazel's playing in the third quarter. It's like I'm confused a little bit about all the rotations that way, but they've got a ton of depth in a lot of places. I mean, you got Tyree Weathersby out there playing on the last drive of the game. I mean, there's just a lot of depth. This team is built to have success. Now, they've got to ramp it up because they haven't been tested. Okay, I know NC State, is a Power 5 team. They're obviously not playing very well. Tennessee manhandled them. Now it gets to a different level. I think this team showed a lot of maturity through 3 games, and now it gets real. And I think this team's looking forward to it getting real.
Yeah, I agree. I think they look forward to the challenge. I think some of the starters look forward to being able to play a full 4 quarters. It's on to Norman. I don't want to kill a bunch of time here talking about this one. It's on to Norman. Oklahoma with a win today. They didn't look that great against a Tulane team that pushed them. They were right there in the 4th quarter, down 5. They were able to pull away and win by double digits. But this is an Oklahoma team that doesn't protect well up front, and offensively they're just not clicking right now. Can they flip that around next week against a Tennessee defense that's not allowed a touchdown dating back all the way to the Vanderbilt game? I mean, this is a really impressive run for Tim Banks and company.
Yeah, I mean, to put it in perspective, where Tennessee's at defensively in terms of not giving up a touchdown, you got to go back to 1938, 1939. I mean, that's pretty crazy numbers to be where they're at. So Tennessee has obviously, they've got a lot of depth. They're playing really well. They've got a ton of confidence on the defensive side of the ball. They think they can win the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage will dictate who wins this football game next Saturday, and Tennessee's going to go in with a ton of confidence.
They are. It's the first road test for Nico and company. He's had a couple of neutral site games, but this will be a raucous atmosphere. First SEC game for Oklahoma. They're going to bring it. They know they're coming in, going to be not favored in this game. Tennessee will be favored. We'll see if Tennessee can weather that initial punch, because Oklahoma's going to punch early. We'll see how much punch they have left if Tennessee's able to punch back.
And we'll see. Tennessee's been a great starting football team. When you go look through the history of Josh Heupel, they've gotten off to great starts everywhere they've been, with the exception of maybe Georgia. They've been a great team on the road, getting off to quick starts. Can they do that in Norman and silence that crowd pretty early?
He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price for the Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill.